Good morning, fellow night owls. TCOY216 3.0 here with today's message of today. And today's message of today is simply off the top of my brain. Essentially, the message is to just don't be afraid to protect yourself. A lot of times we essentially are apprehensive about particular things when it comes to defending ourselves from an internal and an external part of life. Essentially, I'm completely talking about the external part of life, not so much the internal confliction, without saying particulars, with getting directed to a few things that are situation related that, sometimes it's just enough is enough. Essentially, we just can't be afraid to get others around us into check. Like my grandfather would say, get in step. We gotta get everybody in line, especially if they're a part of our village. Essentially, if we don't do anything to deserve these particular dark thoughts that people are projecting onto us. It's like when people want to project nothing but negativity, it's like, hold on a second, gotta tap into, some Dr. Strange stuff, like, nah, man, get that back there to you and go somewhere else with that, because I don't know about, what everybody else has going on, but I know I'm on the up and up from here, And so essentially, just important to stay true to your foundations, stay true to your solidary notions that keep you in check, so you don't have to feel like you have to do particular things to get your point across, Essentially, all this stuff right here, the chirping, that's all people want to do, is just sometimes not feel alone and to just want to talk to somebody. But essentially, it's like, you got to learn how to read the room and read other things, always keep your antennas up and just don't be too privy or too quick to just tweak out, just spin out, no, that spin out stuff, that was, last year, 5 years, 10 years, from where we're at now. So just keep moving up, people. Stay on the up and up, all right? And as always, you can follow me on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook at TCOY216. And like I always say, folks, even still today, as I'm making this video, I'm taking care of myself to the best of Kelly's ability, but just because you know one thing and, a second or a third or a fourth thing in terms of how to get things done, there's always another way to do something. So stay inspired, people. Stay inspired above, everything else. Godspeed.